In my humblest opinion, you cannot really make good hawker style Char Kway Teow at home. The char in the Char Kway Teow has to come from the grumpy uncle's wok that hasn't been washed for like 10,000 years. But you can make something close at home and it's really easy, so let's go. A crucial ingredient is blood cockles. First, give the cockles a good wash a couple of times until the water runs somewhat clear. You want to get rid of all the dirt, mud, sand, etc. that you don't want in your mouth. I have this plastic sieve thing. It just makes draining the cockles much easier. Now you're going to fill the bowl with water and add 2 to 3 tablespoons of salt. This is going to further clean and drain out more of that grossness that we don't want from the cockles. Your cockles might just come back to life, a heads up, but it's actually really cool. Check it out. Bruh. Let it hang out in the salt water for about 5 minutes or so, or while you get some water boiling. Once your water is boiled, drain away the salty water and pour in the boiling water. Now let the cockles cook. It should be about 5 minutes or so. After that, just drain the hot water away and you can kind of add some more water so that it's not hot to the touch. It should be super easy to pop the cockles open and get at the meat inside. And then, yeah, do the thing. This is very boring and not worth the trouble in my opinion, or just don't enjoy this. And you know what, I'll be real, if it's not for this video, I would exclude cockles completely if I'm making this at home. Sometimes you'll find gritty little sand pieces, just swivel it in some water to clean it. And then we're finally done. So this much cockles, about 350 grams, yields this much meat. Are you kidding me? Too much work. Anyway, on to other ingredients. You're going to need a kway teow, of course, or fresh rice noodles. Wash these first, okay? I have some shrimps here, peeled and deveined. If you want to see my fun deveining hack, do check out the video link somewhere here. Also, you're going to be needing some fish cake sliced like this. And yeah, some of these cockles. Veggie time, bean sprouts. Again, if not for this video, I wouldn't include bean sprouts. I'm not a big fan. You're supposed to pluck out the head and the tail, but I just can't be bothered. It's just too much work for things I literally don't care about. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. I also have some chives. Chop these up like this or cut them. And for fun, because a veggie lifestyle, there's not bean sprouts. Ew. I have some Asian greens here as well. This is completely optional, but I'm going to add some bird's eye chilies to my char kway teow. You don't have to, okay? I'm going to add that to some chopped garlic for the sake of efficiency. Garlic is definitely not optional. It's a must. For a seasoning, we're going to be needing some dark sweet soya sauce or ketchup manis. I also have light soya sauce here, some white pepper too, and finally some sambal chili paste. Do check out this video somewhere here for my easy, basic, super versatile dried chili paste recipe. And then you gotta have some eggs. I'm using 2 eggs for this. Now on to the actual cooking. This part is super quick. I don't have a crusty wok. All I have is a heavy based big pan. In the pan, use lots and lots of oil. We're going to cook the sambal chili paste first. I use about 1 tablespoon for this recipe. Keep a low heat and cook the sambal until it dries and turns a darker red. You also know it's done when the oil kind of turns into a reddish hue as well. Something like this. Now once that's done, we're going to add in the garlic and the chili padi if you add some. The prawns and the fish cakes go in next. Next, we add in the kway teow. I'm going to stir in the eggs now. Feel free to add in more oil if you feel like it needs some. Now we add in our magical combination of a dark soy sauce and a light soy sauce. At this point, I'm going to be adding in the cockles as well. Stir fry all of that together so that all of the magical flavors incorporate. Finally, I add in all of the veggies. I just dump everything in at the same time because, yeah, you can. As a final touch, give it a sprinkling of a white pepper. Give it a few final tosses and your Char Kway Teow is done. To keep it as close to hawker style as possible, I'm going to be doing my fancy plating on this brown paper food wrapping thing. Ta-da! There's nothing more Singaporean than a plate of Char Kway Teow. Oh, by the way, happy 55th birthday, Singapore! Woohoo! Okay, bye.